It's Thursday night at 7, so you know what that's right. It's time to tune in with Mona on Lots of Tea Tonight.
She's finished with the makeup, and her wig is on just right.
She's gonna spill the tea on a talk show, that's right. We're gonna speak on topics that might be hard to take. Understand we gotta until the whole wide world's awake. Let's not waste another moment and get on with the show, cause it's time to get things started. Why don't we get things started?
You better get things started.
On the most vexational, informational, celebrational, confrontational. Now it's time for Mona and her show. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm backwards again, so you know if I'm using the wrong hand. Got a new little wiggy do that I put together, kind of like it's one of my new little rocker looks. Can't wait. But see, you always use the wrong hand. But how is everyone doing? Did you have a good week? Sorry about last week. Had a little bit of an emergency. My dog, bless his heart, he's been battling something. We have no idea. Almost $1,000 later, we still don't really have a me. Ashley muted me. I got a warning too. It said she muted me. So my dog was very, very sick. We still don't even really know what it is. We're just kind of treating them. But he was like screaming literally for 8 hours on Thursday. He started right before I started to paint my face, and I had sent a video out of him, and I was like, I had half of an eyebrow, and like this one was done, and I was like, it's an hour and a half, and this is all I got done. I can't do the show. Like my dog is not letting me do this show. I got a new microphone too. I like it. It's a lot better, because we have like we can all hear that. It's coming through to Facebook, huh? Oh, it better be, or I'm going to score. It is? Oh, perfect. See? Now we know. I don't know what it's. So we have little things like that, and
Excellent.
You never know what I'm going to hit over here because I'm funny like that. Really, I'm not. So we are moving into our second part of this opening little series that we're doing about narcissistic people. This is what happens when you're with someone and they are a narcissist and you get into this trauma bond, and we're going to go on about it later. But we have a great guest tonight who is no stranger. Excuse me. There I go, getting dry as soon as we start. I ordered Pizza Hut pizza tonight. Their sauce is not. I thought I had COVID because I couldn't taste anything. There was like no taste to the sauce. Did anybody else think there was taste to the sauce? I ordered like 4 different kinds. None of it had flavor. I was really disappointed. It was almost like tomato paste. Yeah, I didn't really like it. So moving right along, we're going to talk with our guest a little later. But without further ado, it's time to bring our beautiful co-host on, the lovely Miss Marg, our therapist in charge. Look at that.
Hello, Miss Mona.
Don't mind me, I'm just dying. Girl, every time.
You got the dry throat.
Oh, it's so bad with whatever is going on. There were buds going on. Done.
It's the pizza slut sauce.
Probably.
Gotta go Luigi's all the way.
They're right down the street. I don't ever think of them. I don't.
They're delicious.
They are delicious. They have a really good seafood pizza, huh? Ashley's gonna get it next week. You want to come over for
yeah,
for the show?
White pizza. Got to do the white pizza. It's like the old school Pizza Villa white pizza.
Oh.
Yeah,
I like that idea. I like your little thing hair. What is this called?
It's like a dead raccoon on my head, but it's only on half of the side.
Stop.
It's called Sheen $4.99. It's amazing.
Girl, this wig was like a Halloween wig. It was like called rocker wig, and it's not cute. I mean, this is all cardboard up here or something. It's like got this hair on it. That's like,
I love it.
So I cut it And I've been doing hair all weekend. This is kind of like my gypsy look in honor of our guest today. She's kind of a gypsy.
Ooh, okay. A little
Oh,
bohemian.
speaking of gypsies, we should have had oh, what'd you say?
Little bohemian.
Little bohemian. We should have had Stevie Nicks. Why don't we have her on the show? She could have been a gypsy.
Let me get on the phone and get a hold of her right away.
We have to have her number. Where's my cousin Penny? She used to work for Rolling Stones. Was that what she worked for? Nicole? She's met Stevie Nicks many times. She has pictures of her. Yeah, she's been out to eat with Stevie Nicks.
Wow.
Like lovely friends. Whatever. Who cares? Whatever, Penny.
Stevie Nicks is like the queen.
Girl, when she was on Coven,
right?
Her story. How many of you all watched it? People are raising their hands in here, like everybody can see them. I can't. I love those glasses too, by the way.
Thank you. Also from a cheap website that I found on Facebook. Everything I own is probably loaded with lead, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be radiation here soon, so I might as well.
I'd rather be fashionable. I'm fine.
I checked out, we are now an LLC, Lots Production.
Yay!
Which our logo is right up there in the corner. That
Yay!
way.
Congratulations, Miss Mona.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Go team.
You. So we have, we are Lots Productions LLC. So we're all part of that there, and I took out some money. Numbers and then a K. I figured, I'm either going to be dead or in a concentration camp in a couple of years. So I might as well just take the money out, enjoy it while I'm here. We'll pay to get our LLC. We got our LLC, our EIN. So if you donate to us, we are now tax deductible. So that's great.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, people are great that like helped make it. So we are now that we have a website. The website's absolutely beautiful. Everything's done on the website, but one thing, and that is Large Marge's bio.
Oh my God, I totally forgot.
I know.
Oh,
you should have just had one of us write it because nobody wrote theirs except for me. I wrote my own.
Oh,
they all were writing everybody else's. I wrote Nicole's. Look,
I'm gonna put that on my 500-page to-do list right now. Right at the top, though. I'll skip everything else and write it at the top.
I know you're good enough.
Totally forgot.
It's all right. It's no big deal. It says bio coming. It'll keep people coming back. We get people from all over the place.
I'm just mysterious like that.
I get ring-a-ling ding-dong on my cell phone every time someone goes to the website. It's great. Even when I go on it. I look really pretty tonight.
You do.
Thank you. I keep admiring myself. I'm very much my grandmother and my mother put in one right now. Like we were in church. Right there's my grandma. Yeah, I see it. Mm-hmm. Well, my first drag name, it wasn't really a drag. I was at Ashton Gala that Chris Dietrich did, and they just pulled people out of the audience and you had to do drag. And then you had like bags of stuff from the Goodwill. And my name was Sister Hazel. And I did Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Sister Hazel. Isn't that a band from the 90s, Sister Hazel?
Yeah. And my grandmother is Sister Hazel in the church.
Oh.
Yeah. Who knew? So last week we had Bear, great guest, talked about being in a traumatic relationship, right?
With absolutely great interview, and really impressive at how much they focused on like how they've healed and moved forward.
Yes, absolutely. So much there. Any thoughts or comments from our audience out there? We have 12 viewing on this feed. It's so hard until the show's over to know how many people are actually on, because StreamYard's like going to different thingamabobs. Oh, that would be my phone. That's the ring-a-ding-dongers off. Okay, so no questions from the audience. We're good. Nicole, nothing's coming in. Good. All right. Well, we're good. You didn't get the tablet. Are you okay on your phone? The tablets. I hate people. I hate everybody that works here. They work for free too. So do I. So we're doing good. We're all good. So I guess we have to go to get ready for do a little commercial break, come back and talk about our tea baggers.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay.
5.
Ooh, okay. I thought they came in sets of 2.
Well, it's 3 for dead people.
Oh.
Death comes in 3. We're at a couple. Oh, Dame Edna died. Did you know that? God rest her soul.
Yes, I saw that. And Jerry Springer
And
died
Jerry
today.
Springer died. My
Yeah.
uncle Jim is devastated. Devastated. He says he's calling off work tomorrow. He did. He watches them every day. I go, well, he says, I watch them every day on my lunch break. I said, well, I guess you have to watch reruns now. Bad.
They aren't all reruns. He was
That's
still
what he said.
live on. They're all
They're
reruns now.
all reruns now. He probably knows them all word for word, like I know the Golden Girls scenes.
I knew some people that went on to Jerry
Sure.
Springer
Can we
back
give
in
him
the
a shirt?
day.
Everybody pitch in, we'll get him a shirt. And we'll take up a donation, like a collection plate, to get Jim a Jerry Springer shirt. May rest in peace.
I knew some
then-
folks who went on there back in the day.
Really?
Back in the early 2000s. They were from Asheville. They went on the Jerry Springer show.
From Asheville? Who was it?
Did a whole story about, yeah.
You can tell me who it is
Sure.
because they were on
Famous.
Asheville.
I don't remember who it was. I didn't remember to write my bio. Do you think I remember 20 years
True.
ago?
True.
Anything I did then?
Why is this still?
I can't remember it. I'm not responsible for it.
Harry Belafonte died?
Oh my gosh.
Mona Lotz, what? Mona Lotz died? You're my best buddy. Hi, Jared Mitchell. Friend from high school. He lives in Columbus now. He lived
Aw.
he lived in Germany or something for a while, or across there, because he was in the, I don't remember which branch. I think he was a Marine. And then he won't be a Marine and he'll be mad. That's what they do. It's like you can't call a Spanish a Mexican, a Puerto Rican, Mexican. They get mad. You can't do that with the Marines and the Navy, and you just can't do it. You just can't. So I want to cut over real quick to before we take a break. We had our Teabagger award last week, but we're going to start doing this new one. This other little segment I'm adding, and it's called, are you ready? It's called Quote of the Week. Here we go.
Quote me! Look, we all think we know what a quote really is, but we don't listen to this, because a quote is a verb and a quote is a noun, a quotation profound, and I'm here to break it down.
Because look, there's Coors
I don't
Light,
give a flying
Guinness, Miller
shit
Lite,
what
Michelob
beer he's
Ultra.
gonna drink anymore at all. I'm gonna put his freaking picture away.
No.
Literally,
my
just
studio.
like what a freaking.
I
Oh,
can't.
boy.
I watch them. March, I watch the show because I have to see how we do. And last episode was like, we all look so good. The lighting, everything looks so great. Whatever we did, don't change it. Don't move. Our special guest, Judith, will have to be here because we can't move. It looks great. So do you. You look bright and cheery.
Thank you. I'm good for like one good liner. Like I got a good one liner every show, and that's where I settle. I'm okay with that.
Oh my God! And usually
Makes me happy.
Like no one catches it.
No,
Like I caught it. I caught it during the show. But I'm telling you what, that was a good one. I'm telling you, I'm going to put this picture away. We need to. We're done. We're done with.
oh no, I'm totally
There's
done.
a lot of people tonight.
Well, I was done with Kid Rock like 10 years ago, but
Oh yeah.
now I'm more than done.
Burned the picture, put it away.
Yeah.
Threw it. Yeah. We're going to take this quick break and hear a little word from our sponsors. We'll be right back with the Spill the Tea segment. AH Manufacturing LLC is your crowdsourced solution to expedite product assembly. We offer electronic assembly and hand assembly, and we also offer 3D printing services. Contact us today at the email provided. Again, AH Manufacturing LLC, your proud source solution.
Spill the tea, we gon' spill the tea. Got the story, and we got receipts. Spill the tea, we gon' spill the tea. So messy, girl, talk with me. Spill the tea, we gon' spill the tea.
Let's spill the tea. Well, I guess we're just going to watch a couple of one commercial. We'll watch another. We had a little slip of the finger.
I hope it was just the tip.
Oh.
Well, I hope it was just the tip. I don't know what you're hoping for. Um,
Mm. Oh, it's bad in here. Hi. So spill the tea. We're gonna start this. Before we do that, let's do our. Did you see my prize wheel?
I
Look at
did. It's very reminiscent of the Price is Right wheel because it's so freaking sparkly. But I
Oh my
I
god! You
am
know the
like
glitter me and my
obsessed with
dog
it.
have worn and that's probably what's wrong with my dog. He's full of glitter. We have, but actually he was sick before I started this. So much glitter. I have eaten glitter, pooped glitter. I
Yeah.
wearing it everywhere I go. I have glitter on me. My dog, same thing. But isn't it cute? So each one, when we get to it, each color. Look, I have a green screen, and the green's not cooperating because it wants to be part of my sign. I'm loving the wheel. Thank you, Becky. Good to see you, Becky. So the prize wheel, we're gonna do that. That's gonna be our little almost pulled the ear off. That's gonna be a little later, but you're gonna start collecting them now. Everyone's ready to start hashtagging, and it's equality. Equality. Hashtag equality. And we have one of those comment banners to throw up. There we go.
That's not how you spell that.
It's hooked on phonics. That was me, probably. Because I think it was the Yalakali.
I think that's going to be the quote of the show next week.
Equality.
Equality.
That's the Hindu way of saying it. Equality. Maybe it's the Australian way.
I had to focus real hard so I could like proofread that one right there, and I
You
still
make
don't
sure it
know
was
if it's
right?
right, or I'm not even got a clue.
Hair off right there. It's just a little more. Okay, so teabagging. Teabaggers the war. We're gonna start. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Everyone out there ready? Because we got some crazy ones, and it's gonna be hard. I don't even know who y'all are gonna pick to win. Because they're all a bunch of I can't say the word because we'll get thrown off. Well, we're not on TikTok this week. All right, so our first teabagger is the Florida House it passes 3 bills to restrict LGBTQ rights last Wednesday. You can throw it up because it's on a video. This bill could prohibit gender affirming care for children, punish businesses for allowing minors to watch drag shows. And the last one is if a transgender person is caught using the wrong bathroom,
No.
they will get charged as a criminal. Now, in the heat of the night, because they like to go in the nighttime and go into their little offices and sign little pieces of paper and say, "Oh, I'm going to make a little bill." They like to do that while we're all sleeping. Well, they're in the works of a bill where if you speak about gay, being trans, accepting trans, anything like that, the government can come in and take your children from you. Welcome to the new. Welcome to the new.
That one blows my mind. That's just total insanity.
Yeah.
As far as the bathroom issue is concerned, I would just very much like to proudly announce that I biologically have a vagina, and it's probably only been about a week since I've used a men's bathroom. Because if I'm at a bar, I don't give a shit what bathroom I'm going in. I'm going in either one. I don't care.
Yeah.
If it's free, if it's open, I'm going in or I'm pissing on the floor.
When I'm in drag, I go in the women's bathroom.
All bathrooms are officially unisex in my book. It does not.
I'm going in the women's bathroom. I'm in drag. I'm a woman.
I'm in a gay bar. I go in the men's bathroom.
Well, I do normally.
That's very exciting.
Up on the wall.
The beers.
So here's Florida. Pure hate. So they've got all that craziness, right? So in the lieu of this, when it all had started, we're going to number 2 now. A Florida State Representative, Randy Fine. He is loudly spoken against the LGBT community. He wants us to, how's it say? He's noted by openly saying that he supports erasing LGBTQ people. That is his real hope in legislation. And to protect the children. But his wife is sponsoring this sultry performance to benefit kids' charity. And nowhere can anybody find if children are allowed to come or not. But they're not drag performers, so I guess it
So
doesn't.
what I'm hearing is his wife is allowed to perform in drag, but drag queens are
Oh,
not.
she's putting the benefit to. I don't know. Maybe she is performing. I don't know. I don't know. Look at him. I mean, he's 4 drumsticks away from a heart attack anyway. You know what I mean? Like his blood pressure. So look at his face. His blood
Very
pressure is
red.
really high.
Very red. Very yeah.
Hey, worry about something else, buddy. But I mean, he is like he wants to erase.
That's the whole reason that they're doing this. It's oppression. It's pure oppression.
Yeah, little guy with a mustache. That's what that sounds like to me. Sadly, Kelly and I were just in Florida at a famous amusement park, and she was so uncomfortable even holding my hand. It ended up putting unnecessary stress on us because I'm the type to throw up my middle finger and grab her hand anyway. Amen. I would too.
Yes. Yeah. You continue to be that person.
And it's hard, and it's hard to go through that, live with that, and live in that fear. So yeah, we've got teabagger number 2. Number 3, now imagine this. Now they were on a praise report last episode, and we were after Crybaby Kid Rock. Well, guess what? Anheuser-Busch are backtracking on their support for the trans community. Because of the uproar from the celebrities and athletes and movie stars and Kid Rock.
So in response to that, they're pulling back. Are they getting rid of the cans? Are they getting rid of the advertising for it?
Oh, it's all gone. Done. Uh-huh.
Just like Crystal Pepsi, one day here, one day out the door.
It's Crystal Pepsi.
That is not okay.
What is that?
Remember
Is that
Crystal?
a new?
See, that's what I mean. That's what's going to happen to trans people. It's going to be like Crystal Pepsi.
They're gonna say
One day here, next day gone. Everybody loved it while it was
called the
here.
Rapture. That's called the Rapture.
That's unacceptable. Oh wow.
No,
okay.
it is
And
very-
Anheuser-Busch is on the top of my list now. All of a
Well, now
sudden.
listen. So with that, it won't come up. Hold my beer. I want to come up.
loading.
Let me see if I can do it. Device not connected. Oh, that's Nicole. Where's hold my beer? Hold my.
Are you gonna bring up like an image of a beer can with like Hitler's face on it? Because I feel like that's
No. I don't know what it's doing.
what's happening here.
It's not, that one's not wanting to do anything for some reason. None of them are for some reason. I don't really know why. Well, we'll get back to it anyway. We don't really need the picture. We already know. But anyway, 2 executives that were masterminds behind the idea have taken a leave of absence as well. The CEO has officially come and apologized for doing this.
For apologize for pulling back or apologized for putting it out there in the first place?
Out there in the first place.
Oh, that's unacceptable. He
That's
can't possibly be the teabagger though, because clearly he's got no tea bags.
who?
The CEO, if he's apologizing for
Oh,
putting
it's a
that
woman.
campaign out there in the first place.
It's a woman.
Oh,
Mhm.
well,
Yeah.
unacceptable.
I don't have her
I'm
name.
a woman. I have tea bags.
I don't have her name written down. It doesn't matter. If you Google it, people, you can see her name. And our 4th one is Kentucky. Kentucky is instead of focusing on banning conversion therapy, we are going to focus instead on denying transgender people access to health care. But it's okay to use conversion therapy. And does everyone know what that is? Would you like to explain?
They're
what conversion
still
therapy is?
doing conversion therapy in Kentucky?
Yeah, they support it.
Oh my God.
Would you like to explain to our
That's just
viewers
disgusting.
what that is?
I don't see any comments on there, but conversion therapy is when they try to pray the gay away.
Yeah, shock it
Shock it.
out of you, Shaka Khan. Yeah. So they're still into all that. And last but not least, our wonderful. Oh, please tell me that this one's going to play. If not, I'm going to have to do it from my phone. Our wonderful state of Ohio has started now going after the trans people. And this lovely gentleman is before our lawmakers, and he speaks what any
Hindu, Muslim, and Jewish members demons? I heard you say if they did not have Jesus
if you don't
Christ
have
in
the
their
Holy
heart.
Spirit inside you, there's a phrase you can't say. Jesus Christ is come in the flesh. And if you are open to those other gods based on that faith, you're allowing other gods, non-Yod-Heh, Vav-Heh gods, to possess your physical form.
Follow up. So
That would be described as being giving access to your physical form. You're the mystery.
You left me on the screen all by myself after a big comment about Jesus and things that I don't understand fully.
Anyway, hi. Sorry, I hadn't
Hi.
finished. I was lagging, and then all the videos weren't loading for us. So we're gonna bring that video in.
Okay, good.
I might have to get a power booster of Wi-Fi because we have a lot of people on it. I mean, I have the highest kinetic CAS fiber optic, the fastest and everything, but it seems like, you know what I mean? That may,
You need an arrow mesh system.
yeah, something like
So let's
that.
play the video.
Let's play the
I
video.
want to see the video.
Are you getting it? Oh, I have to get it. It's in my.
I didn't understand it.
Yeah, because it was all jacked up.
No, because it was all Jesus-y. I struggle with that stuff sometimes.
Okay, here we go. Can't make this shit up.
So it was fast, but did you just call our Hindu, Muslim, and Jewish members demons? I heard you say if they did not have Jesus
if you don't
Christ
have
in
the
their
Holy
heart.
Spirit inside you, there's a phrase you can't say. Jesus Christ is come in the flesh. And if you are open to those other gods based on that faith, you're allowing other gods, non-Yod-Heh, Vav-Heh gods, to possess your physical form.
Follow up. So
That would be described as being giving access to your physical form. You're the mystery, hidden from angels for generations. The hope of Christ, hope of God, Christ in you. So if you're not down with that, so to speak, if you're of another religion that's not of that, you've given access to non-godly entities to make your decisions.
Representative Liston, could you bring this back?
well,
Spiritual
so
discussion, we could have that
I'm
offline.
concerned that he's calling our members demons and saying that that's why we support this.
Not
Or we are
demons.
against this
No,
bill.
we're all hopefully human entities, but like what you allow to rule your spirit, your soul, and a body, right? And what you allow to rule in the spirit controls your physical soul and your body if you're in order. A lot of times your body's in control, uses the spirit to feed its energy. It's kind of a medical physical conversation. I'm not calling you demons. I'm just bringing up the fact that you might be possessed and making decisions.
So,
So was that from a hearing in a judicial court, or was that from the
let's try to
Western State Mental Hospital?
get.
Because that man was out of his freaking mind.
That's it.
Delusional. And that's not my clinical opinion by any means, but
Well, yeah. I mean,
it wasn't even making any sense.
no. And you know what? I came across this today, and I've sent it out to a couple of my family members. I'm sending it, and I'm going to keep sending it.
Why is that even happening in a court of law? Why are we having those
We're wasting
discussions
our
in a court?
time. We're wasting our time. We're wasting our tax dollars. We want to get those gone. We're wasting our time.
That wasted my brain cells.
Yeah, we want everyone to focus on something right now because something else is going on. They don't want us to watch them being taken away by Russia or whatever. Who knows what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know what I know.
I never know what's going on, but I certainly, yes, the DSM needs to add asshole. I agree with you, Becky. I don't normally know what's going on in general, but there was nothing of any value going on with what that man was spewing.
No, but he was saying that if you don't agree,
you're a possessed demon.
Yeah, if you think
if you believe in a god other than his god, you're a possessed demon.
Yeah, you're right, Jared. Yeah, I mean that's just girl. I've gone through it, but I have sent this out. I saw this on TikTok, and I've said this often. If people know when I talk about scripture and things like that, I say this, that David was a homosexual. Period. There's no doubt. David was Goliath.
Oh,
I forgot to add this.
You got to remember, I'm possessed by the devil because I'm not
right
in the mode. I'm not
right.
in the mode of having Jesus embodying me right now. So
we excuse you for that. But I've always said that. He danced naked before the Lord, and but the biggest thing is that the scripture. I can't remember what chapter of the Bible it is, but it's chapter 18, but I don't know what book. Chapter 18, and it's verse 1-4, and it's when they talk about David and Jonathan. They were lovers. It said that Jonathan loved David as he loved his own soul. That
soulmates.
Yeah, that Saul basically married them. They made a covenant. I mean, all these words are words.
Not like being gay is a new thing.
Right.
Why the government is so up in arms about it now is beyond me.
David because he was a man after God's own heart. He was wonderful. Oh, David's the psalmist. Of course he was gay. He was the one writing the music. We still are, people. The gay people are still writing your freaking hymns and everything else that you're singing in church. Because we have the talent.
Being gay is not new.
The reason that your pastor's wives look like this. Okay. Well, it's the truth.
Oh, Tammy Faye.
I know. I mean, I grew up in very strict when I was little. I mean, my grandparents.
Someone said that was First Samuel. Curtis Lee.
Okay, yes,
that was First Samuel.
Thank you. Who said that?
Curtis Lee.
Curtis Lee Newsome. Curtis Lee Newsome. Hi, Kurt. Yeah, or Newcomb. I said Newsome. I said, yeah, Newcomb. Curtis. That's my Dragolini. Pastolini new little daughter. Her name is Maya Lanta.
Yes.
She's gonna be cute. She's like she cracks me up. We'll talk about her another time. We'll get her on the show when we need somebody.
Do we have another teabagger?
No, that's it. So what are they gonna be? That was 5 of them. We have the Florida state being stupid, and they passed in the laws with the bathroom. I know you felt really big on that. We have the Florida state representative's wife. Well, him, because he's against it, and his wife's having this sultry party. We have Anheuser-Busch taking back on their word. Kentucky, my family's from there, my mom's side, so I know. I get it. Most of them are in the mountains. They don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? They're down in the hollers. They're sweeping their dirt floors. They have no clue what's going on in Kentucky. And then we have Ohio.
Well,
making me a tea bag, like a real big one. PM, love the pumped up hair, Marge. Madison. She's from
Ohio. Oh, I'm still just baffled by Ohio.
That's your tea bag?
Ohio is by far my teabagger. Now, Florida, they're just in a category of their own. They don't even deserve a teabag at this point.
No,
because they're just off doing their own thing, not knowing what the hell's happening. Anheuser-Busch, their beer tastes like a teabag anyways. So we don't care about them. Kentucky, again, yeah, you're right. They're in the holler. They're doing their own thing. Again, they're out of touch with the entire free world.
And here we are. Like,
Ohio, on the other hand, needs to get their shit together with that
they haven't
stuff.
dealt with enough with train wrecks and buildings exploding.
Yeah, Ohio is my vote for biggest teabagger by far. I don't know what everybody else says.
And by the way, hashtag equality is our game. We're going to be coming
hashtag equality. Ohio needs to get their judicial system apparently up to par with the rest of them in the
no one has
country.
come up with the answer to this whole situation that I asked weeks ago of when did we decide what American was granted what freedom, what right? When did that change? If they got teabagged once in a while, they change their. Well, they do get teabagged. It's just in the secret and hiding, and they're threatened probably. But yeah. So, anybody have any disagreements in the audience out there? Ladies, you're all saying Ohio too?
Yeah, somebody needs to drop a big pair of tea bags on Ohio, or at least on that guy. The guy from Ohio.
Yeah,
I don't like him.
He is. I don't even care. Yeah, teabag him. That's what we're going with.
Teabag him, man.
Teabagger. Teabagger.
Needed a triple dunk that tea bag to sop up all his bullshit. Yeah.
Sop it like a biscuit.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
So
But not everybody's so bad. There's a lot out there, like, we've seen the bands, and there's a guy that wrote the song, well, the girls wrote Jesus is a drag queen. That's really cute. Jesus was a drag queen. Really cute song. There's the other guy who wrote about
the Catholics wrote The Loophole. You ever heard that one?
No. The loophole to what?
Oh, The Loophole. Oh, just YouTube it someday. That's the one the Catholics wrote. It's a good one. The Loophole.
Imagine. I will have to watch it. But Lizzo. Lizzo she brought drag queens out in Tennessee. Wasn't she one of them that they were saying, now if Lizzo comes, are we going to tell her she can't wear her outfits and da-da-da? That is no different than Silky Ganache would wear. In fact, I think Silky probably covers up more than that.
Lizzo is the queen.
She is the queen.
Yes.
And I'm so glad that she brought.
So if Lizzo does it, everybody else seems to do it too. So maybe she needs to just keep stepping it up.
Yeah. But
people tend to agree with Lizzo.
I'm proud of her. I am proud of her and all the other allies out there, that are making a stand and making a difference in that.
Absolutely.
In that making a difference out there in the world. Now, I want to talk. Can you take us out of this this loveliness here? Whoa! I got chocolate all over my face. 2 girls, 1 cup. You're nasty. I got everybody in my crew over here to wake up though on that one, didn't I? They're like, what? So I have to take it out. Oh no, stop. Okay. Why did I have it written down? I was gonna do it. Okay, there we go. Hi.
Oh, I see the wheel again now.
Yeah, there's the wheel. We're gonna do the wheel here in a second.
Yay.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Wheel of Fortune. So everyone, please remember hashtag equality. You can only do it once, but go ahead and do it. So I have these friends, and I know one of them was here. Sarah, is Nate with you? Friends from Colorado that moved back here, and they have this business. Hi, Annette. Was Brother Jim on when we were talking about him? Say a little prayer, and we took up an offering to get him a shirt. Please let him know that we're getting him a shirt, a Jerry Springer shirt from the Lots production crew and people watching. Equality in Ohio. So they have these cannabis gummies that are legal because they're not THC, they're cannabis and CBD. Well, they gave me 3 bags.
They what?
Huh?
What?
They gave me 3 bags of gummies.
You didn't eat them all at once, did you?
Oh, no.
Oh, good. That's a
No.
bad day.
But
Eat
I
'em all. Don't eat 3 bags.
them and forget that I'm going to do something, or I eat them. You know, like I went to Danielle's the other day I bought some costumes. Wait till you see them. We are here, dazed and confused, but certainly here. Yes, dazed and confused. They are little D's, and we're going to watch something here in a second. I all day last Thursday, I took 2. In the afternoon, took 2. I was ready. I didn't know. All day kept going, God, I feel like I just smoked a blunt. And I couldn't remember that I ate these. I kept doing it all day. So it came nighttime. Go sleep. Go ahead and let's roll it. The indica-ish. That's 8 gummies. I was going to send the little video chat to my cousin's darling to see. Oh my God, you guys. I have no idea that
I just thought that I was hitting the video button, but I hit the take a picture button, and we're gonna look at this is what my picture looks
picture instead. Look.
it's like right here. But anyway, listen. No. Earlier, I took 2 of these gummies.
Those.
Oh.
That's really more. I can't stop. I cannot stop.
Okay. All right, they were delicious. Oh my God. All right, bye.
All right, bye. Wait, continue to make the video. Wait, use Mona 20 and get 20% off. Yay! I placed another. I think I did.
So Jared in the comments said, "Yeah, take 2 10-milligram, and I cannot drive."
Yeah,
Essentially, those
what I
ones
did.
that you took are 60 milligrams a
I ate
piece,
2 of them.
and you ate 120 milligrams. And he's saying he eats 20 and he can't go nowhere.
No, they're only 10 milligrams a piece, right? There's 60 milligrams in a
Oh,
bag.
in the package. Oh, okay.
But still, that's 20 milligrams.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. And I drove to Danielle's. I couldn't understand why everyone was beeping and passing me. These are 40 milligram THC and 20 milligram CBD or CBG or CBD or CBN or CNN.
600 milligrams total.
Yeah. So I'm down to like maybe 4 gummies left, I think.
Yeah.
I have no. Love them. Is it 60 milligrams per gummy? Oh,
You took 120 milligrams, 2 of them.
No wonder I was.
I'm surprised you know your name right now.
Why didn't take it?
I know. I'm talking about a week ago. You took.
No, I'm telling you. Listen, I'm telling you, it is just like, and I don't know how it happens. All I know is that it's amazing. My pain.
It is amazing.
My pain in my lower back gone.
Yes. Yes.
Sleeping. The whole bit. Feeling good. Love it. Love them.
And hilarious with the outfall of it. Lovely.
Did you see?
I love that.
I was like, you know, and while I was doing it, I have another commercial coming up because then I start talking to my cousins, my cousin Melissa, and she's like, do you realize that you're talking to, because I was talking to him like I was a commercial, like I was texting, and I'm video recording my screen. I'm screen recording as I'm texting her so you can see what I'm texting. And her replies come up. It's hilarious. So it's going to be a commercial I'm making for the next show. But she's like,
Last time,
do you know that you're talking to us cousins? And I go, yeah, I'm making. And then she was like, she's like, go to bed. And then now she wants some.
the last time I had edible marijuana was like 10 years ago when I lived in Boston. And I ended up bebopping my way out. I called 911 on myself and walked myself out the door, got in the ambulance, and just had to go sit in the emergency room because I can't do math.
So right there, Mona 20 for 20% off online orders, ships to most states. They do that here in Ohio.
Don't eat the whole bag at once. I've done it. It's
No,
not
don't even
pleasant.
eat a whole one.
Oh,
I'm a seasoned with flour.
the problem is that that stuff is tasty.
Well, and that's the thing too. That's you hear all that coughing that I'm doing and stuff's coming up. It's because I'm not smoking it anymore. So my throat isn't as dry, you know.
Yeah, but somebody gives you a gummy or a
I
cookie,
don't care. I don't care if people know.
and you're like, "This is delicious. I want to eat it."
Yeah, and I don't even taste like anything. It's like a delicious gummy. Even the mango.
It
I
is.
don't like mango.
I have the same problem with the melatonin gummies. They're delicious.
Yeah.
You can only have one.
Oh, let's have a party. We'll have one of mine and one of yours together, and a glass of wine.
Oh, and then just sleep.
We'll do a crew night. Yeah, we're gonna have a pajama party here at my house. You bring the melatonin. I'll bring the gummies. Nicole will bring the wine because she's the drunk.
All right, I'm bringing my CPAP.
Ashley, bring your CPAP. I don't care. We'll just call you Darth Vader all night. Ashley's gonna bring food. The 3 different gummies are all designed for wellness. You get elevated, but they are made to give relief better. They do. But I think what the high of it was, I just keep looking at myself. I'm really liking my face tonight. This whole book. I really do.
What's really nice about the CBD, and I'm a huge advocate of the CBD myself because I can't take NSAIDs, so I can't take ibuprofen. I can't take
and I don't
Aleve or anything like that.
I don't like it.
The CBD is excellent for inflammation. We actually just got CBD dog treats for my dog.
Yeah, and I think that is what my high is, that the pain's gone, so I just feel good. You know what I mean? And so it's elevated, like there's like that.
Yes, yeah. You're not living on that edge of hurt all the time. We're gonna
do that, everybody. We're gonna do that. We're gonna make a night. We're gonna do melatonin, wine, and CBD gummy party. And
I'll call 911 in the middle of the night and wander my ass out to the ambulance.
We need a videographer. Okay. All right. So we're ready to do our gaming langy dang dang, right? Gonna do a little game. We have a little intro to the game. It's gonna tell you what each color represents on the spinny wheel. So let's roll it, Dilly. So we are going to share the screenal. You can throw her up and her Skinner Amy. Screeny Weenie Deenie is ready to Sherry Dairy. Sherry O'Terry, remember her? Yeah, the equality in there, and here we go. Who is our winner? Chicken dinner. Oh. Madison Reynolds! I'm sending you a dog bag of shit. Oh, we love her. She's the winner. Yes. I forget I have this over here now because I have one that works. Isn't it great? Can you believe that's
appropriate?
I gagged. I could not believe that was on there. You know? I mean, I've got it all. I've got it all over here. You know? Great stuff.
Amazing.
Oh. And I can also do...
I can also come in here and talk like this if I'd like to. It's fun. The name is called Uncle.
Or I can
That
use
made me nervous.
The lady kind of sounds more. Listen.
And then I have this little child. Isn't it cute?
I'm going to have nightmares now. The little child voice is scary.
You love it. Isn't that great?
I
Earlier
like
I was
it.
on here, I was singing away because this microphone's great. And now I can play the music, and I was practicing for a show tomorrow at Youngstown Utopia. If anyone's not doing anything, come down and see me and Danielle tomorrow. We have a great little lineup of people. We had a great time last weekend. A nice turnout. It's fun. Had a good time. Next Friday, I'm going to be at work in Canton. Work. I haven't been there in a long time. So I'm excited to do that. The following Friday, I'm in Cocktails, Akron. Do you do a gummy before the show? No, I did one earlier today. It's still with me. That's what I'm talking about. Do you see me? Like, I'm like, I'm so good. Because I don't have pain sitting here right now. Usually I do. So what was I talking about? You know what, Madison, hold up. We're gonna do your thing here, okay? Settle down, Mary.
Were you at the Cove on the 19th of April?
No,
or
but
is
I'm
that
on
the 19th of May?
19th of May.
Oh,
And
good, because I was worried I missed that.
No, and it's a themed Disney party. Guess who I'm doing? I really do want to do Ursula, but there's a lot of people that do her. I'm doing my evil queen from
What
Snow.
am I supposed to wear if I can't come dressed as Ursula?
You can.
No, I have no other options.
You
in
can
the Disney world.
Come dressed as Ursula. Come as her.
I don't have time to make that outfit.
Oh, it's so easy. So easy. So easy. It's balloons and like garbage bags. So easy to do it that way. And then I'm doing Under the Sea, Sebastian. Where do you see that outfit? I mean it. Really cute. Really cute. Okay. So Madison, are you ready? We're gonna spin the wheel. Let me put up our little hold on. Let me put it up. Hold on. Just give some, illusional music behind. Delighted to come to see you at the Cove and some of my coworkers from Signature as well. Wonderful, Becky. Thank you. So here's our winning chicken dinnings. What you win? Decal, magnet, button, lighters. By the way, we have new lighters coming. It should be here any day now. I created two of my own. One's a Pride one. It's Pride of me standing next to the sign that says Pride. And then one's just a whole bunch of me all over it. And then we have the green.
I like that one. I've seen the preview. That one's really
Well,
cool.
it's
I
all
didn't see
about
the
me
Pride
on it.
one.
I had a lot of fun, except you move one, you have to move them all. You take them all off. It's a pain in the ass. But we have those lighters coming, and then we have the green one, and then the white New Year's Eve with the glasses with the chains. We have that lighter coming. My decal or my Pride shirt. I'm going to start doing an annual Pride shirt. Lots production Pride shirt, and this year says it's a heart with the gay flag, and it says, "You are safe to be you around me," and that is only on sale till August 1st. And then it has on the back the Lots Production LLC logo with the trans ribbon and the gay flag. It's really cute. It says, "We wish you happy Pride." All right, Madison, are you ready? Are you out there? Are you ready for your spinning wind town? Ready? Oh, did everyone see the beaver on top? I mean, every wheel should have a beaver on it, right? Only my real fans will understand that. Here we go. Big winner, chicken dinner. Oh, look, Mona fell off almost. We have a purple Mona magnet. You get to pick from those. We have the Dolly Parton one that says, "In a world full of Karens, be a Dolly." We have the Love Should Never Equal Fear, my rocker. I'm all backwards. My rocker one, my Bon Jovi here. Then this one says, people's opinions of you are none of your business. That one. And then the sing like nobody's listening is the other one. So you can pick any of those, or you can pick the new Pride. We have the Pride one with the saying on it. Or I have one of these left from Pride last year. Oh, this is what the shirt looks like if you haven't seen it. But that's the button, and it says,
Yay.
So it's real big on the front of the shirt. You are safe to be you around me. Or for you alcoholics, Madison, I have a Mona Lots, hashtag Mona Lots koozie. So you just tell us what you want. One of our representatives will be in touch with you for your address, and hopefully you'll get it before the end of this year. Because things are slow. Okay. So there we go. How was that? Like the wheel, I thought this was coming off, but it didn't. It made me nervous there. I put holes in this to hold that on there. I had to. It's cute, right? I had to put my little logo face on there.
I like it. I like the beaver. It looks happy and not angry.
Her and her husband, Angel and Rob, did the beaver. I made the frame, and I did.
A good beaver is always nice to have on
A
anything.
good beaver is
So
always
that's
good on your wheel. It is. It is a good.
Put a good
just
beaver
have a
anywhere.
beaver, yeah, on your wheel.
That's
On
excellent.
a piece of wood. A beaver
Wood
on your
beaver.
waist. Yeah, it's great. All right, so without further ado, we're going to go on to our segment. Man, we have an hour of just me and you talking. Maybe we get rid of the guest and it's just about me and you.
No, we have to have the guest. I'm so excited about the guest.
I know. But you know what? See? Everybody, are you enjoying the show? Do we talk too much before we bring the guest on? No? Okay, thanks. Teach us how to be as beautiful as you. Oh, hi, Trish Schneider.
You know what you need, Mona?
We could have a painting class. I tried to do it already. And is that shrimp cocktail?
No, it's a margarita glass full of cough drops. I feel like you need the margarita glass of cough drops that I have.
I thought they were like
on my desk
thingies. It was like making my mouth water. So we are going to go into our special guest. We're going to talk about trauma bonding.
Okay, yay.
Our special, she's breathing. I know she's alive because she's like, she's here in the studio with me. She's my housekeeper. Her name is Guadalupe. And no, I'm just kidding. She's my housekeeper. We do trades. I married her to keep her in the country. No, I'm just kidding. She's really not Spanish. What are you? She's a gypsy. I said, "Oh, gypsy."
Dated a gypsy one time.
You did? How did that?
It was a long time ago. It didn't end well.
It was a long relationship. I bet too long distance one, huh?
No, he was here, but it was short-lived.
Was he with Medieval Fair?
No. I don't know who I dated at the Medieval Fair.
Yeah, I had a couple. Not even when I was in it. It was before.
I was a lemonade wench at the Medieval Fair. I mostly just swatted at all the bees that were trying to murder me.
Oh, I was in the mud show. Mud
I remember.
Yeah, me, Mark.
I remember this.
Me, Rob, and Brooke. Yeah, it was fun. That's how it all started.
Old-fashioned mud wrestling. Way to go.
All mud days. We actually started with Rent first. But anyway, well, here she is. Without any further ado, Juditha Barnard. Did I say that right?
Barnard.
Barnard. I gotta turn my microphone down because I pick up everybody because I'm loud. Microphone's loud.
Hello.
It's her microphone.
Hello.
Not mine. I have my microphone volume off.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
It's
okay.
Picking us up, so I'm not going. Juditha, you're gonna just talk about this way.
Okay.
Okay. So here she is. And Juditha is one of our sponsors too. The Good Juju Place. She does every night. She's up at midnight.
Yes.
She's reading horror stuff for people for that day.
Mona, you got an echo like it's echo.
I just told you that. It's not my microphone. It's Juditha's.
Try it again.
If we unplug it, see? Did you unplug it? Yeah, see? We unplug it.
Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
We don't hear it. I don't know why it's picking up so strongly, though. I know I don't like the echo either. I don't like to hear myself coming back through the system. I don't like it. Like if you're or if it's not
an audio strobe light.
Yeah, that's what it's like. So Juditha is here. She is the product of trauma bond after trauma bond, going all the way back to her childhood. In so much that she sought them. She wanted to be in them, basically. Would you say that, Juditha?
that I wanted to. I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
that you sought after them.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, sought after them.
Yeah. It's like a pattern to fall into. And it's a
Pull her
certain
over here
type
by
of
me.
people.
She's delayed. We're gonna get this right one day. I'm gonna get a hold of them. Come on over this way by me. Oh my gosh, look, she's leaving her studio and coming to mine this quick. Beam her over, Ashley.
You have to do the bewitched nose twitch.
Wait a minute, I'll find something. Oh, I don't want that. There she is. That fast she got over here. Where are you, girl? Get in my camera. You gotta make friends.
Okay.
Let's move. Can we move the wheel out of the way since we're done with it? Oh, hi. Here we are. Scoot over. Do you see yourself? You're not in the mirror? You're not in the camera? Scoot over here.
Okay.
Scoot close. Okay, so here we are. So you just someone say, "Oh Jesus." So she look here. She is.
Hello.
Hi.
That's freaking
Hi.
Oh,
So
this
you-
is much better.
Yeah. Now we can hear you and see you.
Okay.
She has an older laptop. If you just have like a little older, I have a slow laptop upstairs. Will not work. But anyway, tell us about your childhood.
Actually, I'd rather skip ahead.
Skip. We're skipping.
If that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Skip.
Yeah.
Leave
Yeah, the
me.
childhood part is
Tell us about your childhood is like 2 years deep into therapy, not the first session.
Hey, I can tell you all about mine. Times.
yeah. Tell me about your mother.
Well, but that's where it started.
Yeah, it started in my childhood, yeah.
Tell us
and
about your most have you had a recent experience with seeking out a
Yeah,
trauma bond?
it's not recent. It's not my husband, but a person I dated a long time ago. Yeah, it started out like he was perfect. He I don't know how to explain it. He was just perfect. It's almost like he could read my mind, what I wanted or needed to hear and be treated like. And then we moved in together and signed a lease. So I couldn't like evict him, and I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
leave because I would owe him half of
Everything.
a year's rent. you know.
Yeah.
So I was stuck. And that's when the real him came out. And
And by real him, you mean what? Abusive?
yeah, he was
Physically?
abusive. He was physically abusive, mentally abusive, verbally abusive. He was bad. It was bad. And then the thing is though, with the trauma bond, while they're attacking you, I'm sorry, this is hard, physically, mentally, and verbally, you're scared, it's traumatizing.
Right.
But then afterwards, they want you to see that good person that you fell in love with again. And then so you don't leave. So you give them another chance. And they have a reason, like his reason. I didn't know it until 6 months in, but the reason that he started using was he was addicted to crack and meth, and he couldn't help himself. He needed
How did you
help,
both of those?
but he would never go get help. And and it was really hard to get out of. A friend that I met at work, she came and rescued me when the lease was up, and took me to her house. And so you would think it would be
And
over.
that's how we met.
Yeah, that's how we met.
Because I lived there.
He lived there, and anyway.
Kim
but he-
Rodriguez, she works at Walmart in Ashtabula. Can't miss her. Hi, honey.
Yeah, hi Kim. And
That's how she talks. I love her.
yeah, and so you would thought it would have been over at that point, but it wasn't, because he would still call me and still play on that person that I thought I fell in love with was still, there. He didn't really exist. I know that now, but at the time, you believe that that person's there somewhere underneath of whatever problems they're having that's causing them to treat you that way. And then so one of her rules were no, we're going to call him Gumby. No Gumby. and I don't want to use his real name. So I would sneak down the road to see him behind her back because because he would she knows now. Because
I
he
didn't
would
know
call.
that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I would sneak
I
down the
bet
road.
Joseph
Remember
knew,
that
didn't
little
he?
like
You told
parking
Joseph,
lot
didn't you?
thing?
You didn't tell me.
What?
You told Joseph, but you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Went down the road and I would still see him. And then I got my own apartment and he would come there, stand outside the apartment screaming loud enough for the neighbors to hear. Um he would accuse me of having another man inside of my apartment, which I know was to get me to open the door. And just things like that show up at my work. And he actually quit my job for me we worked together before he quit there. He had gotten me fired. Well, not fired. I called off and he told them that I quit. So I had no job.
Oh.
So I had to go and get that job back. And then he had gotten fired from there, thank God. So he wasn't there, but he'd still show up and like harass me there. And but it was always this thing. Like that's how I recognize it as a trauma bond because there was like a bond. I don't know how to explain it, but
You're
you
in a
can't.
relationship with the trauma, with the bad. You've learned how to
It's unfortunate in a lot of the trauma bonds because you you bond to them when they're in this honeymoon phase, and then they go into this very abusive phase, and after the abusive phase or during the abusive phase, they've got you usually so isolated and afraid to even tell other people about what is going on that you then have no one else to seek solace from except for them, which perpetuates the cycle of back into that honeymoon phase again.
yeah.
So you end up just kind of boomeranging back and having to go back and having to go back because they're fulfilling this comforting, nurturing need in these honeymoon periods, but then they're completely and totally threatening and abusive in the rest of the time. And it's trauma bonding is actually very similar to like Stockholm syndrome or brainwashing
Yeah.
because you end up with this very
We're out.
difficult to describe sense of loyalty to a person.
And they just do. It was today. I was emptying out some folders and stuff, and on my laptop and stuff. And I saw from the last episode of. It gosh, it seemed like it was so long ago. Like that, we did other shows between that. I don't know why, but the deep. Don't. What was the D?
The D, defend.
Don't defend. Don't explain. Don't. Don't erection.
Definitely don't erection.
Don't erection. Do not erection.
What was the
Then they
DEEP? Is that what you're spelling?
Deep, yeah. D.
Don't defend, don't excuse, don't explain, and don't
Personalize.
personalize. Okay.
Could have had it all.
Could you explain to me what personalize is?
Making it about you. It's not about you.
Okay.
Like, why am I doing that? Why are I making them so unhappy? What is it that I'm doing? What am I doing?
Well, that's the thing. They tell you what you're doing to make them act that way. And eventually you start to believe it.
Right, but then you also get to a point where now they're bored. They're bored.
What's unfortunate is when you make the honeymoon phase part about you, because it's not. It's
Right.
about gaining control over you and getting you to trust them and getting you to rely mainly solely on them for your emotional support and your emotional needs, and then they've got you. Then they've got you in a lease, and then you're
Yes.
trapped.
Car, bank account.
And they've got the power and they've got the control, and you're trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go. And so then the do whatever we want, treat you however we want,
And then when
and be utterly abusive and degrading. And then when that comes towards an end, or even in the midst of it, you've got nowhere to go or no one to go to except for the abuser.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And
that's what gets you stuck.
then when you do get out of it or whatever happens, and you're still alive,
When you do get out of it, you almost crave the cycle to some
you
degree.
Right.
Because you keep looking for that original person that you had met that was so nice and kind and loving that you came to rely on your nurturing and your emotional support for, and you don't have that anymore.
can you tell everyone what your next relationship was, who it was with?
The one after that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my husband.
What was it?
Next husband.
Was it the one before?
He was
No, who's the
before
one that I'm wanting you to talk about?
the relationship.
That you felt bad for that person.
Oh, when I got robbed. Is that the one you're
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah, I was robbed at work at gunpoint, pistol whip, and like in my head, I felt sorry for him. Like he was as much a victim as I was, to the point where I wrote to him to see if he needed anything while he was in prison. But
This guy was probably like, who in the effing world is this lunatic that I hit with this
yeah,
pistol?
yeah. Looking back on it now, I'm sure the prosecutor thought I was insane too.
No, it probably made him go, I'm not going back there.
Was this someone that you were in a relationship with?
No,
This was just this was just a
just a
random
random person.
Pistol whipped her.
random person.
Yeah, but I think that you go through this so many times, you start to bond with everybody who hurts you, you know?
Yeah, and in your a relationship that's good that you could find is boring. You think there's something wrong with it because you don't have that roller coaster. You don't have that thrill anymore. So when you actually are in love with someone who is good, or someone loves
Healthy
you
and
and
securely
healthy and good,
attached,
and they're
and
doing all the right things, to you it's wrong and you end it. That's how it happens. God knows
it's
that.
just, sometimes it's just unfamiliar at first, and it's uncomfortable because it's so unfamiliar. The
Yeah,
healthy, secure relationships.
absolutely.
And then a lot of times what you see is that then you start to self-sabotage those healthy, secure relationships, because and you start to kind of create some, you're picking fights and doing this and that and the other, because you're like, this is scary, this is tension, this is not okay or comfortable for me to be in this healthy, securely attached relationship. It's so unfamiliar, it actually makes you panic.
Right. How do I get out of
I
that?
haven't gotten to the good ones yet. I don't
Oh,
date anymore, so
Who do you rely on for supports?
my friends, my counselor, my case manager,
Yeah.
my psychiatrist.
hey, God knows I would not without my psychiatrist. She was wonderful, and my
The
counselor.
Golden Girls, Sex in the City, things like that, that are shows that are on TV these days that express the really importance of having platonic friendships and that strong support system outside of your family of origin, outside of dating relationships and anything like that. I feel like they're important. I feel like they're so incredibly important to have people that you can rely on, that you're not intimately associated with it, or familial associations.
What was
Just
that
these
word?
external supports.
Familial. Family.
Like family, not your family.
Not familia.
Yeah, not necessarily your family, but other people, the family of your choosing.
Your family. Yeah, my family. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
because you need those supports to get you out of these
Oh, you have
relationships
to.
and to
Yeah.
help you, give you that leg up.
Well, that's why they take them away. That's why they start
Yes.
taking away from those people and telling you how bad they are.
Right.
Because those are the people that are going to tell you, get the F out of there.
And I don't feel like you can get out of those relationships until they're ready to let you go.
Well, I don't know if you can answer this question. I can. Did you feel it hard to find yourself once you were free, and how long did it take? I am on year 4 of being single and finding myself. I'm ready now.
I've been
I just
single
realized it
since
the other day.
2017.
She's
Yeah,
dusty over here.
I don't even date. No, I don't.
You know what? And you may never.
May never.
You may never. I don't know what I'll do. For myself, like it's
Yeah.
been 4 years, but you have to find yourself, Trish. You have to find yourself, and there is no right, or wrong. It's when you feel it's okay that you can go do
The
those.
only people putting pressure on other people to date is society. You
Yeah,
date
Right.
when you feel comfortable and ready and when you've met
right.
somebody that you feel like is
My
a healthy
grinder inbox
person to
is loaded.
date. A lot of times we often end up falling into relationships instead of choosing them anyways, and it's much healthier to actually select and choose somebody to be with than it is to just stumble into something because it's familiar, you know? So wait until you feel like you're in a good place to make a choice of who you want to be with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's smile, Juditha, we won't bite. They're saying. So yeah, so it's very scary, and when you're in this deep in this part of the trauma bond, it's going to be life or death if you don't get out. Would you say, Cass? Marge.
Yeah. Yes. It can be life or death if you don't get out. Absolutely. And life or death at their hands or at your own, because it's, one of the worst feelings in the world is feel like you're trapped and have no other option but to start considering ending your life. And I feel like that a lot of people end up in that situation. And, it's so incredibly important that if you're in one of these relationships and you're feeling trapped and you're feeling suicidal and you feel like there is no way out, that you call 911, you go to an emergency room, you call the 988 mental health line, you call the suicide
Yeah.
hotline, you talk to somebody.
And we're going to have that the new group, the helpline here. They're not coming next month. They're still they want to get everything worked out, so they have every detail available when they come on. And I understand that completely. With Jocelyn, we spoke briefly the other day, but yeah, you have to have the resources. It's not bad. Your tendencies. The things that you're going to be triggered on and what you're going to do because of those triggers, whether it be try to kill yourself, whether it be go drive your car recklessly, whatever, screaming, starting fights, any of those things, you you should have those numbers on you at all time. At all times.
Yeah, yes,
Hanging
absolutely. Those
everywhere
are
but
important numbers to carry around, and they did just make that 988 number. It's like 911, but it's for mental health.
but it's 988.
988.
988, everybody. Mental health awareness. I just took a job at Progressive and I start May 22nd. Yay me. Super excited. I've been waiting. It's a long process to get in there. It's taken 3 months, but
Not a lot of people get in there. That's a really hard job to get.
3% out of 800,000 applications.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was blown away. I was like, wow, isn't that top 3%? Because this is not the first time I've applied either. But I got a job there. But they give you 6 days, 6 visits a year to see a counselor. Anyone in your household for
Yeah,
free.
so a lot of companies have something called, and it does not hurt to inquire to see if this is part of your benefits or something that your company offers, but they're called employee assistant plans.
Yeah.
And they actually will give you anywhere usually between 3 and 10 free sessions with a counselor paid for by your company. Does not come out of your insurance. They will help you find a therapist. They will help you find somebody to talk to. I know other agencies even offer telehealth therapy with a click of an app on your phone for free. So knowing that employee assistance agencies, I mean, I'm sure Walmart even has them. I'm almost 100% sure
I would
Walmart has
imagine.
them.
They've been
Are
working
available to you. It's good.
You're gonna work with Flo. I know. Well, Flo, I'm gonna take her job.
Yeah, you're gonna be Flo.
Gonna be Mo.
Well, oh,
But they are very LGBTQ friendly there. On coming out day, National Coming Out Day, I guess last year they had a virtual drag show. Because most everybody works from home now.
yeah.
So you better believe you know who's gonna be on that one this coming year. Okay. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. But anyway, I thought that was very awesome that anyone in the house can go speak to a
Yes.
counselor
Yes.
for
Yeah.
whatever reason. That's amazing to me. You know, you never hear people say, "I work at Progressive. I hate my freaking job." You really don't. Have you ever heard anybody say
No,
that? I haven't either.
no.
I haven't either. I'm really excited about it. I think it's a nice pay increase that I needed, and it's 4 10s a week. I'm working from home. I'm off Wednesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. My drag's not affected by it. This show's not affected by it. It's great. Wonderful. I'm so excited.
That's good.
So, but anyway, that's what that's all about. Um, what else do you have for us about this? Anyone have any questions? Any more questions? Did Nicole say she has to go? Okay, bye. Nobody asked. You have to go watch the what? She has to watch it. Well, she has to watch it because her boyfriend's friend is getting drafted. And he's already drafted? Not yet. He's young. Is he from here? Yeah, juice. Big time. Yeah, go in NFL. Young kid. But anyway, what else do we have? I mean, it's just be careful. You have to know the signs.
Yeah, I think because I didn't know.
Is there a way to know, Marge? Is there a way to know signs? Is there a way to be prepared? Is there a way not to get involved in it? There's really not, is there?
There's not a way to not really get involved in it. There's not a way to predict that this is going to happen. I'm a big fan of the 6 to 8 month rule, which is kind of just a rule that I made up for myself, called give it 6 to 8 months before you jump too deep in with somebody, because that's about how long it takes
Yeah.
before that facade falls
That's
down.
when you know, too, when people move fast, they're like loving you.
They're moving too fast, they're moving too hard, they're love bombing you,
Right.
and that is a big sign
For
of a
sure.
trauma bond,
Yeah,
you know.
you're right.
And learning, it's hard, but in therapy it's something that's definitely doable. Learning to rely on yourself to meet your own emotional needs, and recognizing that you don't need another person to fulfill you. You need to fulfill yourself and then share what you have with
It's
another
true what
person.
RuPaul says. If you don't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? And nobody can love you. You have to love yourself first in order to you have to make that's how you make yourself attractive.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't love yourself, it's not
yeah,
attractive.
because you actually have, you have things that you're willing to share with somebody. Um,
Yeah.
but trying to find a way to meet your needs emotionally, and then keeping that circle of friends close is so incredibly important. Not letting those bonds be broken by intimate relationships, because the more isolated you get, the harder this is going to get out of. But
Huh?
you are. I mean, you're a very good example of someone who's able to get out of this cycle.
And when I met her, she was broke. Broke. Like in half.
Emotionally.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
just like someone just took an axe and just cut it right down the middle like a tree. Just cut it right in half. Um, for a long time. And you still are in
Yeah, in a way
ways.
I am.
But you're more
I'm getting there.
you're more outspoken, you're more sociable. She would not do anything.
Yeah.
You know,
Finding your voice,
she's like
finding
finding you.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I've
Something
been
that
doing.
gets lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to find myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're doing it. She's one
Yeah.
hell of a cleaner too.
Thank you.
One hell of a cleaner. So
Yeah, and Becky wanted to say that she's just so happy that you survived.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Becky.
And
Yeah.
that is a feat in and of itself.
Yes, it is.
Surviving this, yes.
Yeah, it
NFTs.
is. I know a
NFTs.
lot of people that are in trauma bonds right now, and I've been isolated from one in particular. And I worry every day
Oh yeah.
that it's not gonna end as well as it did for me. Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do.
No.
the person has to do it themselves.
Yeah, the person does have to do it themselves, but you can always be supportive and be there and
It's so hard.
I can't. I'm blocked out now.
oh, okay.
My mind.
Oh yeah, of
I'm shut
course.
off.
You're a whole person.
Which is not an uncommon response when someone is in a trauma bond, that when people who with the best intentions try to intervene, the victim of the trauma bond gets very angry with them and gets resentful towards their friends, towards their support system, because they're so enmeshed in this relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And groomed
Yes.
groomed. Yeah.
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you survived too, because you've been a great friend. I'm glad to reunite and do the show.
Thank
You popped on my first live because you used to be
Yeah.
a faithful watcher, and here you are. So we're glad you're here.
Thank you very much for
Thank you
sharing.
for having me.
Well, we were glad to have you. We're sorry about last week, but my dog, he's important. He's my child.
Olivia Newton dog.
Olivia Newton dog, and he's my child. He's
Yeah.
he's my baby, and he's my family. So I had a family emergency. It truly was
Right.
not a lie. So thank you, Jediatha. We will see you probably again sometime next week. So this is when you're going to slide over and you're going to pretend like we just shut off your camera.
Okay. Is it off?
And there we are. So I gotta go to this side because I can't see that. Okay. What? Marge?
I didn't say anything. I just smiled because the picture got real big, and then I was like, "Oh, I have to look nice."
You have to be presented. You have to be ready.
Yeah.
Have your all on. Yeah. So you guys, you'll see the dates every Friday. I'm at Youngstown, except for next Friday work in Canton. The following Friday, Akron Cocktails. I'll be doing Dolly Parton at Akron Cocktails, and then the Disney theme at the Cove on the 19th. I don't know what else I have. It's a lot. Pride. Pride's coming up. Pride, Asheville Pride. I'm helping with that a little bit. So come visit our booth. We'll be there. Marge and I are going live.
Pride happened very quickly. Like, it's not warm out yet. I'm not ready for Pride yet.
Well, because they moved it.
It's June 1st?
June 3rd.
When is it?
Fairgrounds, the 3rd.
June 3rd.
Yeah, the fairgrounds, have a book.
Could somebody tell the weather to get it in gear
Oh.
and warm it up a little bit here?
I mean, it is what it is.
Can't be June already. It's quick.
I have stuff out there. I don't know what's dead and what made it, what didn't make it in my gardens. Because I have a butterfly bush that I've had 3-4 years. Not a sprig.
Listen, I scraped frost off my car this morning. I'm over this weather.
Oh, see. When are you back at Baker's? Not till August. Am I over by you anywhere? Get me booked out in Michigan, bitch. I'll come to Michigan. Road trip. See, the girls already said road trip.
Yes, please.
Well, I'm ready for Disney at the Cove on the 19th. I'm very excited for that.
Come out. Everybody come out and get there early because it packs fast. I have absolutely so much pressure. Here, it's so bad. And you wouldn't know because I have such a little thin nose. It's amazing what contour can do, isn't it?
Do we have other things happening tonight? Are there spinny wheels or anything else going on? Dropping tea bags on people? What?
We did all that.
It's all done?
It's all done. We did it.
That was the show.
An hour. It's 8:28. We've been talking for an hour and a half. When you and I were done, it was 7:50.
That was so easy.
What's
just getting easy? I like
it.
Easy. I like easy. You're easy. It's great.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy like a Friday night in a men's bathroom. All right. I didn't say that. I'm sorry.
Oh, because you're easy.
I said nothing.
Oh.
I don't know.
You did. I heard you. But So Pride, come out to Pride. We're gonna be in is it Crawford County Pride? And then I'm in Indiana Pride. These are all Pennsylvania's. I'll be there. Theirs is like in July, I believe. Let me open my calendar. But yeah, on my Facebook, my webpage, our webpage has it doesn't have Large Marge's bio, but it does have our calendar of everywhere we are, when our lives are, when oh, our next lots of tea is going to be May 4th, and we have the lovely Sabrina Caprice Hart from Columbus, beautiful trans woman. I met her before transitioning. And what does that say in your bio? She's just gonna photocopy her what's this say? Large Marge bio. I thought it said F you Mona.
No.
But your bio, no, not your bio. I don't know what I was talking about. God, those gummies. I can't do a gummy on this
I
day.
done screwed you up. I'm sorry.
Nate and Sarah. May 4th. Oh, I was looking at my calendar. But yeah, we have it's going easy. It's going easy like Sunday morning. We have great times. So we have Sabrina Caprice Hart. We have Ryder Gently from Cleveland. Slowly. There's so many writers in the slow and the gents and the hard.
You're thinking of Tenacious D.
Tenacious D. Well, I
There's
wonder
a song,
where,
F her gently.
I wonder where Sarah and Nate got the name of their little business, Little D. Nate. I don't believe it. He's handsome. She's beautiful. They're a beautiful couple. He's handsome. She's beautiful. They have a beautiful daughter. They make good kids. He's like tatted. They're both tatted. It's really odd. They're really cute. Church people. You know, they were church people too. That's where I met them. Other than that, Mother's Day we have coming up. There's the Miss Gay Akron pageant on the 28th in Akron. Indiana, PA on the 10th. I will be there of June. When is that? Do I have it on here? Oh, and my dog crossed over the Rainbow Bridge coming up on a year. Isn't that crazy? It's been gone.
Don't you normally have the little happened to my mic? Don't you normally have the little like this is where I'll be and it slides across the screen? I thought I saw that last time. This is where I'll be next and this is where I'll be next.
Yeah, but I haven't updated it.
Oh.
It has I have to update it. I have to get April's off. I was waiting to do now bring out May. I should have had it ready tonight. You're right. I've been doing so much.
Give me a whole list. You got a million shows.
Give you a
Could
list.
run an hour just on where you're going to be in the next month.
I told everybody where I was.
I don't ever leave my house.
Go on my website. Lotsproductions.org. Go to the events and now. Oh.
Hashtag teabagger.
Hashtag teabagger.
Mona, I'm tired now.
I am too. I'm exhausted. I hope everyone had a good
8:30 at night and I'm 40, so I gotta go.
Well, yeah, and I'm with you on that. I'm going to I gotta go too. I'm exhausted. I love everyone. Look for us. We're gonna be here on the 4th. That's next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
I used to do this every week. Did I do it every week? I did it every week when we first started. I couldn't imagine. Twice a month is I can't keep up. I mean, I'm saying it's a lot of work.
It comes quick.
Right now, because,
yeah,
you know,
because
I'm
you
trying
do
to
all
know
the work.
where
All I
it
do
is.
is put on lipstick and a wig and I sit here.
Yeah, I know. And they come in, they push a button, you know, everything's
No,
ready.
you do too much. You do all the stuff and the
Well,
things.
once the company, you know, starts progressing and we can afford a, you know, our first employee, whether it be a secretary or what, you know, they can do that kind of stuff for us. You know, I dictate and not like buckwheat from Rascals.
On the note of your dictate, I'm gonna go. Have a good night, Mona.
Good night. I'll send you the joke later.
Oh, okay.
So there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Large Marge, our therapist and co-host of Lots of Tea. Thank you, Large Marg. Yay!
Bye. Have a good night, everyone.
Going out. And here we are without Large Marge. So, the Little Rascals, that whole, oops, that whole dictate thing. It was, they were doing a spelling bee, and Buckwheat got up and the teacher said, Buckwheat, spell dictate. And he said, Dicate. He said, dictate. She said, very good, Buckwheat. Now can you use that in a sentence? He said, yes, I can. Hey, Darla, how am I dictate last night? That was a joke. Because that's how he talked. That's wrong. And I hope that wasn't a racist joke. Because that's how he talked on the show. I thought that was my dog coming down the stairs. I got all excited. It was just too shy, though. But anyway, everyone, thank you. Angel can be the secretary for real. She's the assistant. She can't have all these. I can barely get her to remember to put my shoes in the bag and not leave them at the place where we were at. So, we'll talk about that one later, Madison. That's it. Watch for our new merchandise. You can go on the website to the shop, and there's the buttons, the lighters, the decals, and magnets. And then our Mona merch right now, I believe, is still 30% off today. It might already be over. Sometimes they extend it, but I haven't got any news flashes about that. But it is $10 or 30% off all items. T-shirts 15. That does not include the Pride one because it has a logo on the back, so therefore it is more. Love you all. We will see you next Thursday with our growing up as a trans person and also body dysphoria. Thank you all. We love you. Good night. And make someone